A.E.I.O.U. That is the achievement that we are going to be going for today in this new series of Europa Universalis IV. Welcome back, but if you guys are new here, welcome. My name is Chewy and I play EU4 on this channel. I do also have a second channel called Chewbert where I do some edited, not so long form content like this. If you want to check that out, you can check it out linked in the description. Plenty of content over there. I also recently just revamped my Patreon and the rewards associated with it. There's going to be a lot more value in the Patreon, including early access to all Chewbert vids. So if you want to take a look at that, I'm going to link it on screen right now, and it's going to be linked in the description as well. But as I said, A.E.I.O.U. is to finish Austria's mission tree, which shouldn't be too hard. It's definitely a long game mission tree, so it should be a lot of fun. Austria is always really fun. Playing in the HRE can be quite fun and engaging, so we're going to have some fun with it today. But there's not really much else to say. Let's load on in and play some Austria. And here we are, Austria. So yeah, we're going to try Facecam out, kind of see how it feels. It's been a while since I've used it on the YouTube channel. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Anyways, starting off as Austria, you got plenty of options here. The major opening moves that we're going to be looking for are going to be to PU Bohemia, which we get through this first secure the electors mission, and then PU Hungary, and then start the snowball. That's the major thing. Once you get that first setup, then the only thing that really can kind of screw you up would be the Reformation. And we are going to revoke because that's just how you do it. We'll see how it goes, depending on how people like it. We may turn it into a world conquest or whatever. I'm open to suggestions. But either way, let's see here. We are rivaled by Otto, Poland, France. So let's rival France and Poland. I guess we can rival Denmark as well. We'll probably attack them eventually to take Schleswig or Holstein back into the empire. And then, let's see here. As far as advisors go, I guess we'll go with you first. Diplo rep is always helpful. And some manpower, because we're going to need it. So, this first mission here is to have all 5 of the electors, or have 5 of, at least 5 electors backing us. So, right off the rip, we will ally these guys. And we're going to need to find some other friends, but it shouldn't be too hard. Unpause for 1 day. Ally these guys as well. May need to wait for the monthly tick. Oh, and to have at least 100 opinion of us. Okay, well, we can do that, no problem. We have 5 slots, so these guys are rival to each other, unfortunately. So I can only pick one. I suppose we'll pick the one that is farthest away, right? So we'll ally you. And I will also ally these guys. They're rivaled to Brandenburg, so rather than royal marry them, I will just improve relations with them. I will just improve relations with these guys. And these guys I don't really need to do a whole lot for, because I can just guarantee their independence. Palatinate wants a royal marriage. That's fine with me. So now we've got 2 of 5. All right. So I actually haven't even done all of our estate stuff, so we should do that, right? Generally, I will take this early on. It can be kind of a pain because of the extra influence you get. It can be hard to revoke it later, but we'll make it work. And nobility, usually go with supremacy of the crown and right of consul. That's fine. We have lots of prestige, goodness gracious. So we'll go with the ones I usually do. Let's go free enterprise, patronage of the arts. I don't want to do anything that gives them too much influence without giving them loyalty as well. I don't usually do monopoly, so we're not going to, but I will sell titles for the extra money. We don't have any subjects, and 10% tax is insignificant at this point in the game. For us, at least. Because I believe we get a decent tax buff just from being the emperor, correct? Yeah, we gain +2 monthly from free cities. I actually didn't know that, I'll be honest with you. But yeah, you can see... Yeah, I think it's the free cities is what gives us the bonus to our production there. But the main reason I wanted to do is look at that force limit, 63. Goodness gracious. So we're definitely going to be building up to our force limit. We have 5 cavalry. I think we'll go down to 4. And the rest will all just be infantry. So... we only have 9,000 force, 9,000 manpower rather. So let's go ahead and build up what we're able to. And obviously we need to just get our boys in position because we're going to attack these guys immediately as soon as we're able to. It's going to be a minute, of course, but that's okay. So we've got 3. We need 2 more. And we can do it with these guys. So if we scornfully insult their rival to Magdeburg and Brunswick. These guys are... so I guess we can just do 2 of them then. So, yeah. We're just going to need to improve relations a bit. I don't need... Yeah. These two dudes. Okay, yep. All that stuff. So we can send these guys a gift. If you want to be quick about it. Send these guys a gift. Sure. It's fine. Hungary wants an alliance? No, we won't do that because our goal is going to be to attack them as quickly as possible. Obviously, we're going to have to take some land for ourselves in order to get our development up. But we need to have at least 218 development, which we can do. And that doesn't include our subjects. Oh! Have more owned and non-tributary subject development. Yeah, so as soon as we PU these guys, we should be able to get this, which would be really good. And they have no allies that I care about, so it's perfect. So yeah, don't ally them. That would be a misplay. Okay, so same thing. Send these guys a gift. 19 is fine. Try to save a little bit of our money. I don't want to royal marry them. So instead, we'll just scornfully insult their rivals. So we'll scornfully insult these guys. They're actually... This is a double, because their enemies are Saxony as well as Brandenburg. So we'll boost up our relation with Brandenburg. Spend 5 prestige, right? 5 prestige, and you tell them that they suck and that you hate them, and it improves our relations with them quite a bit. And then these guys have Hesse, so I guess we'll do the same thing with Hesse as well. Let them know that they suck and that we hate them. And let's see here. Let's have these guys split up a bit. Ingolstadt, Bregenz. Bohemia wants a royal marriage. No. I will, however, improve my relations with them. That's going to be very helpful. And just in a couple of months, we will be able to attack them and PU them. Now, we could... Yeah, we have a slot. I guess I'll ally the Pope Man. Well, let's see here. I actually said no. That's fine. Whatever. I should ally Pope Man because it'll get us some extra relations. So let's go ahead. As soon as this 93 turns into 100, we'll be able to do that. So I will ally them. Main reason being is that we get that nice boost, plus 50%. So if we get them up to plus 100, then we'll be in a good spot. I'll actually go ahead and summon a diet. Oftentimes, tax, manpower, fleet. I guess we'll go some tax. It's fine. And since we have the stab cost advisor, go ahead and boost your stab up. Getting +1 stab early on is very helpful. Let's get you guys over there. Have you guys all come over here. By the way, if you're trying to select multiple units, you hold down shift. So like if I want to select this guy as well as this guy, hold down shift, right? You don't just have to click and drag. It's a little more flexible than that. You can click, hold down shift, click, and then you can click and drag like these guys as well. As long as you're holding down shift. That's how that works. And if you want to select just a navy, you hold down control whenever you click and drag, right? And so if I'm holding down control and I click and drag, even though I have infantry over here, I'm only selecting my my ships. Same thing if you select one. So like, let's just say I select this one light ship, and I want to only select other navies. Say I'm like trying to select a couple of ships that are over here, but I don't want to select all my armies. Hold down shift. It'll only, and it's smart. It will only select ones that you previously have selected that you were able to. So navies, select these guys, and I go, okay, let's drag over here. Even though I'm selecting my armies, since I'm holding down shift, it only selects my navy. So hopefully that's helpful. Little hotkeys like that can be a huge time saver. So I'm a big sucker for some good hotkeys there. All right, one more month, and we should be able to click the button. Let's just make sure here. Yep. All right, one more month, and we can do it. So let's get some generals here. Go with one. Pretty bad. At least we got a siege tick on both of them. Landshut? No, because we need at least one slot for these guys. The reason why I'm improving relations with them is because as soon as you PU somebody, if your ruler dies and you have negative relations with them, the PU breaks off. A lot of people don't know about that, but it is true. People will say, like, is this a bug? Nope. That's just how it works. So how many? They only have 17,000 men, so we're in a good spot. We are definitely in a good spot. All right, very good. We can now click this mission, which will give us prestige and Diplo rep, which is nice. And then more importantly, we get this this PUCB on these guys. They'll call in some friends. I don't care. Brandenburg doesn't want to join. I mean, it's fine. I can 1v1 them. Landshut, I'd prefer them not to join. I'm curious. Try it. See if it works. Crap. No. Okay. I was thinking it was going to help. Okay. This is fine. If that's the case, then we'll just attack them. Head in real quick. And I'm going to do a little... This is what's called a pro gamer move. Scorch Earth, your best friend. Scorch some defensive terrain if you're able to. And what you can do is then you can just kind of sit back and hang and wait for them to bring some men into your lands. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to piece these guys out by just getting onto their land and getting them some war exhaustion immediately. So these guys are trying to group up their armies. A little scary. 6, 7, and then another 6 here. So they will actually have superior numbers to us. So we got to be mindful of that. There's the Glogo. Right. Okay. So Landshut is going to be feeling pretty good for a while about this war. So let's siege these guys down. And I should probably continue to improve my relations with the other electors, like Saxony, and then who else? Mines. Yeah, let's improve with mines. That's fine. I'll give these guys at least a couple more months. But yeah, now I'm just trying to get these guys a little bit of war exhaustion. That way, whenever they start to get some men popping up, we don't have to worry about it as much. These guys are going to come onto this mountain fort. Totally fine with me. What you can do is you can go over here. You go to your state, or S for short. S for state, right? That's how I remember it. And then this button, or D. And what it does is you can use these edicts here. So this edict gives 33% defensiveness in every province in this state, which is this area here. So 58%. That means a siege tick is 30 days, right? That's like base siege tick. If they stand an army on here and they have 0 siege ability, that means they're only getting the exact amount of defensiveness from that province is applied. There is no negation from their siege ability. Because what siege ability does, it basically just subtracts from this. So this is additive to base. So this is basically, that means the base siege tick in this province is 158% of the base of 30. So it would be like 40 something, 42, which is a lot longer than, say, this one. Well, actually, they have decent defensiveness here, but it's still only 34 days, right? It's great for trying to base race people, because like these guys here, if they want to come on here, they can. This is a mountain fort. It's going to be very painful for them if they want to siege that down. So I will happily base race them there. We're going to lose some money. I don't care. We have plenty in the bank. Anytime people are being dumb and they're marching these little one stacks, feel free to... Yeah, East Frisia wants to join. Yeah, of course. Bring them in. Feel free. So, yeah. Same thing over here. See, for example, this province here, since they have a little bit of siege ability and it's actually minus, it's actually less than base, which is 30. So, what you do, go to the province, put on local defensiveness edict. It does cost money, but who cares? And now siege ticks are 39 days, right? Look at this. This is like 42, 47. Whereas our siege ticks over here are only 34. So little things like that can really make a big difference whenever you're trying to, win a war. And so the reason why I'm just taking these 10-to-1s is just you kill more men. If you kill their men, they're going to want out of the war, right? That's how I think about it. Now I could probably play this better. I'm not really, too bothered about it. If they want to sit on these sieges, they can be my guest. I am going to make progress faster than they will, though the AI gets some sneaky bonuses, I think. So they're on minus 21. They got a wall breach. Yeah. You'll have that. All right. So what we need to do... I don't have much professionalism, do I? I have no professionalism, so I'm just going to hire some mercs, so I don't need to use any manpower. Get like the Grand Company over here. We'll recruit them. And this 13 stack and this 8 stack of men. Yeah, see? Chase them off. Very good. These guys are coming back here to get stack wiped. A little 1 stack. Always take your 10-to-1, boys. That's like EU4 1.01. So these guys will just stand here menacingly, T-posing. I don't mind losing that much money, man. Either way, 14%. We won the 14%. Okay. That's uncharacteristically good. You almost never win those sieges there. So now what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to pinch these guys off and force them to take a bad fight over here. No, looks like they're actually not too interested. This is fine. Cologne would join. So let's go ahead and call Cologne in. They'll act as, at the very least, as a distraction because they're going to be over here. And they'll be, oh, wait, there's some forts over here that need to be sieged down. So let's go ahead and get them over there. Now, I do want to take this province back because this is a gold mine. And gold mines are quite useful for your economy. So you don't have to just take it laying down. You can push them back a bit. So this is grasslands as well. Probably not for the best. Yeah, they've got a decent army over here. I will track these guys down. This is woods. So anytime you can take a fight on a defensive terrain, you should do it. Yep, see? This is exactly what I was hoping for. So the reason why I say this is good, that this is defensive terrain. So here's the thing. There you have a 1-0-1 guy, and we have a 3-1-1 guy. Ferdinand, okay? Whenever you're attacking onto a province, this is the simple terrain map mode, by the way. If you ever want to add a terrain, well, I guess my camera's probably covering it up, but you can right-click on your mini-map options, your map types, and then you can add them from this drop-down. So quite useful. I apologize if my cam is covering it up. If I remember, I will move it. Whenever you have a fort that's on a terrain type that is defensive being dice roll for attacker is negative, the fort, the owner or the controller, I should say, of the fort gets the bonus. So even though they are getting attacked by us, since we control the fort, we apply the -1 to them. And the same thing would apply to like if they were to occupy this province and then I attacked them there, I would get the -1 because they control it. So you can see here, and it's a little wonky how the math works out, but yeah, so they get the -1 from terrain. Depending on maneuver, since we took a river crossing, I think it depends on how they got into the province. That's a little weird. I don't know exactly how that works, but you can see they're taking incredible. I was going to say they're taking heavy losses. They took all of the losses, so that's pretty good. So now these guys are full occupied, and I'm sure they will peace out, no problem. Let's go ahead and have them transfer trade power to us as well, because they've got a decent bit of trade power in our node. And then what you can do is you can actually farm a bit of prestige and take some money. The reason why you want the prestige is because, if you don't know, prestige affects a lot of stuff. It affects your AE impact and improve relations. You can see about halfway down through that list there. And what that does is this means we're going to take less AE whenever we apply that personal union to Bohemia. So very, very useful little tidbit of information there. So when we look at their armies, we outnumber them. Not by a lot, though. We're going to need to take Prague. So let's start sieging this province down over here. And now this province here, Cheb, also a gold mine. So we're going to occupy that. And what I'm going to do here is I would like to dev this province, but I'm going to wait. Yeah. If you're going to develop, there's a couple of things you're going to want to do first. And we are going to do that first. A couple of checks that you want to do. But these guys are over here. This is fine. I will actually happily just stand this army over here. Yeah, if these guys just want to run around and be dumb, they can do that. So I'm going to come over here. We have our 3-1 general, and they have a 3-0 general. Okay, but it is a -1 for them because it is a friendly controlled fort. They're going to reinforce. And rather than mess around and find out, I will just say I could flee over here. It's a little trick you can do. I guess we'll just flee over to Bohemia. Because if they're not sieging down my land, I don't really care. Hey, free money. You really can't beat it. Free is the best. I will recruit another general, just because I want to have one on every army. And look at Cologne over here, sieging down their capital. Nice. Let's get a little army over there, since they don't feel like making meaningful progress on that fort. Now, I will pull this army over here onto Prague. That way I don't have to have all my armies on there. You guys can come over here. We're going to get these guys as full occupied as quickly as possible. Now, as soon as they siege down Cologne, they'll probably piece them out, which is actually not ideal. So what I'm going to do here, you can detach a 0 stack. I just shift consolidated. You click this button while holding down shift, and it doesn't delete the empty stacks. You leave behind the empty stack, and it will maintain the progress of the siege. Right, so this first episode will be a little bit longer. It's pretty customary. I like to do that on the channel. Give you guys a little bit of a, something to enjoy for the first episode. So these guys are probably not going to be able to win that siege by the time I get over there. They got a disease outbreak, which is great. That's kills, I believe, 10% of the men on that siege. We also got a disease outbreak as well. All right, so again, we're coming in. Only this time we've got superior numbers. Pope Man would join. I don't think it's necessary. So now take a look at this. Looks like we rolled pretty good as well. Rolled a 7 or a 4 to their 7, a 0 to their. No, this is us. A 1, a 4. They recruit. We're okay. We took pretty heavy losses, honestly, but this is fine. All right. So now is the question of where are they going? I'm actually going to ask for you guys to attach to me as well. These boys, I don't know where they're fleeing to. They don't really have much room to run to. Oh, they're probably heading over here to Paderborn. No, they're heading into, all right, they're heading over into Mecklenburg. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to track them down and eliminate the threat. So they're heading into this Prignitz province. So you wait for them to lock in, and then we'll meet them over here. It is a minus... Oh, what the heck? Ugh. Classic AI being faster than the player. There you go. Catch out their little stacks and kill them. It's fine. Yep. And so then we just track them down and kill them. They can't fight us in the long term. Right. Okay. We got that Doom stack. All right, these guys are coming to Plzen. And always take your 10 to 1s. These guys are heading into Inbein or whatever. No, they're heading into Landshut. Right, so then we'll attack these guys over here. I will happily take Diplomana, please and thank you. There we go. All right, so now their armies are basically dead. We've lost 17,000 men, but that's fine. We actually still have manpower, a manpower surplus, which is great. And then what you do is you just come on over here, carpet siege down a couple of their provinces. I will go ahead and call in the Pope. It's not ideal, but I will do it. Now what you do is you get your boys onto the sieges, win the siege, because this is a take capital CB. If you don't know, take the capital is a... You could also get Brandenburg in on this. I don't think it's necessary. I could do it. No, I'll hold on to those favors and I'll use them for when we attack Hungary, because we're going to want to. I'll give these guys at least to the end of the year. That way they can max out, get that 100. There you go. Just need to get these guys sieged down, and we win. Now, we are probably going to have to peace out Mecklenburg first. Though, judging by how many men that they've had killed... Well, they've only lost 4,000. It's not the most impressive number here. So, let's see here. I don't want anybody attaching to me. So, you hit F while you have your army selected to turn that automatic selection off. But I do want them to attach to this army. And if I could get them to attach, we can come up here, peace out, get onto siege on Rostock, and then hopefully peace them out now. Yep, see, they're coming to join me. Or not. Whatever. Their army is only 8,000 strong. There's their subject. Here's their army over here. Sieging down a fort with, 40-day siege sticks. So let's turn these guys onto local dev cost. This is, probably not super ideal. But what I'm going to do is I don't get the minus 10% dev cost from the burgers, but I think it's okay. The sooner we do this, the better. You develop this province a few times. Ideally, you get it up to about 10 because gold goes directly into your treasury. It does not affect trade goods or anything like that. Gold is just gold. You either get it or you don't get it. That's it. All right, so now I'm going to do a sneaky here. We're going to have these guys get full occupied. Right, attrition is annoying. As soon as we get them full occupied, they will probably peace out. And these two guys are just going to siege them down. Right, I might not need to occupy their capital. Just having them full occupied other than that will give us enough war score. Very good. Again, take money in war reps. Might be actually more intelligent to... like break off an alliance or something like that. Yeah, that'll give us more prestige. And that prestige will help out with the AE. And now it's just mono-y-mono. And we win. So then you can just speed 5 it for a bit. We don't need you to attach to us anymore. Dobby is now a free elf. As soon as we win the capital... Right, we don't need to have all these men over here either. So let's get them off of here. Right, okay, I guess maybe we do. Win these 2 sieges and we can peace out here. Oh, hey! A restoration of union on Milan. Well, nice. I will happily take that. Yes, so we will push for that as well. Looks like these guys are attacking them. And they are winning, though they lost the Siege of Pest. It's fine. I'm okay with them getting beat up on a little bit because it makes it so we'll be able to... they'll be weak, so whenever we attack them, it'll be easier for us. So, what you do here, union with Bohemia, take all their money. This is helpful because it gives us money, but then it also puts them into debt. So if they're loyal and we're having loyalty issues, we can repay their debts with the money we took from them. So, it's pretty nice. You can take land. I don't think it's necessary. So what we're going to do is this. There's nothing else that we can click. If we had cores or something like that, we could do it. We could cede provinces, but yep, this is fine. Their relations are not too terrible, all things considered. We'll recall you. And let's see here. These guys have a lot of allies. Nobody I'm actually worried about. So I think we'll do this. Let's get some favors with the Pope Man. And recall you. And we'll keep the mercs for now, I think. So let's attach you guys to this stack here. Have you come down to Vienna? Have these guys come down to like, well, I don't know. The mountain fort over here. Wait for our diplomatic timer to go out. There you go. Now we need to get these guys into the positive. That's all we need. Control Bohemia will give us legitimacy and imperial authority growth modifier, which is quite useful. It might be worth. Well, the more that we pass earlier, the better. Because there's something you could, like, there's an argument to be made that maybe stacking the modifiers may be better for us. But I think this is fine. Now, I won't click this one yet. I'm going to wait on that. Oh my gosh, they just took a lot of land. What the heck? They even annexed Sili. They full annexed Bosnia, and they annexed half of Serbia. Yikes. Okay. They're going to be very strong. How long until this CB on Milan expires? 73. So the move is definitely to go with Hungary first then. Yeah, definitely go with Hungary first. So without too much delay, we'll just attack them. Get onto their capital here and try to look for their armies and kill them if we need to. Now, let's see here. Why do you guys not want to join, by the way? They have a truce with Hungary. Really? Okay. And you guys just don't owe me favors? Oh, not Munster. What am I doing? Pope Man will probably join now. Yeah? Cool. So let's call them in. Any extra men we can get is better, right? And you just siege down Prague. So in this first episode, we are going to get a PU on Bohemia as well as... Damn. I declared conquest war. Shoot. 1 second, we're going to try something here. So I'm going to show you guys how to do the proper Iron Man save scum since I'm shameless. This right here is September, so this would be after the war was declared, but June is before the war was declared. So what you can do is you can go to your backup and just load that up. So now you can see we haven't pieced out Bohemia yet, which means we haven't attacked Hungary, which means I can click the mission first. So yeah, you can do that. I'm going to get us caught up and I'll bring you guys right back. Okay, all is well. So now I'm just going to wait for them to peace out. They peaced out. They took the same peace deal that they did in the last one by the looks of it. Now, click this button. And now when you attack them, you make sure you use the right CB. Always check your CBs. That was me being a dingus. So disregard me being a dingus. I apologize for that. So yeah, what we're going to do is get these guys occupied. So let's have these guys actually head over here and have these guys be some car besiegers. And for this episode, we are just going to siege them down, right? I don't care about Reform Desire. You can try to push the Reformation back, but it won't really do much for you, honestly. I will actually improve relations with these guys as well. And I will make sure to improve relations with Bohemia because we need to get them over 100. And these guys would be very foolish to attack us, so they won't do it, likely. And even though they have negative relations, they're actually loyal to me. So I'll have them go ahead and, siege, and they will do that for me. If their allies want to go and siege down my subjects, that's the best part about having subjects, is they will get sieged down by your enemies, and you don't have to worry about it. It doesn't hurt me. I get no negative. Obviously, my subject gets a negative, but my subject is basically just an AI, just an ally, essentially. That's how I treat subjects, at least. You don't really gain much from them. Also, nice little pro tip, give your forts to your subjects because I don't have to pay for it if you give it to your subject. If you didn't know, now you do. So you can see we do not get the negative from it. There is no maintenance on a capital fort, so don't worry about the capital, of course. Right, so let's have these guys get over here and have these guys get onto this fort over here. Bohemian noble rebels don't care. They actually will probably kill them for us. We don't have to worry about that. All right, get you guys down here. All right, let's have you guys come on over here. And have these guys grouped up down here. Now, I don't want to be having our von Habsburg on the sieges. That's just foolish. So double tap N to to remove your general. And now these guys are over here, probably going to siege down Rome. Oh no. Whatever will I do if my ally gets sieged down? Nothing. I won't do anything. It doesn't hurt me, right? You guys are starting to catch on to the theme of this. Find allies, get subjects, let them take a beating whenever you go to war, and you don't have to worry about anything. It's beautiful. It's an absolutely beautiful thing. All right, so again, get the carpet sieging done. We're going to need to piece out their ally in Bologna. I can tell Bohemia to go ahead and go siege them down, and they likely will. Though I may need to help them siege back their capital. Brandenburg will join, so I'll call Brandenburg in. It's fine. Brandenburg may actually fight these rebels for us. That would be great. Now it looks like they're coming down to Hungary. All right, very good. We are actually doing super, super good with all of these sieges. I'm impressed. Now let's get up there and get those rebels off their capital, just because, you know, I don't want my subject to get destroyed by rebels if I can avoid it, right? So let's fight their rebels. That actually does improve our relations as well. I could come up and destroy their army, but I won't do that. I'll take the admin mana. I will allow us to take tech. Very good. Yeah, I won't attack them. I'll just come up here and kind of chill, assert our dominance. They can stand there because I don't want to kill their army. I'm about to inherit their army as a subject, right? Let's think with your noggin, right? Now, the Emperor is dead. I had my relations positive with these guys, so we did not lose our personal union. So we're good. That is fine. We have a regency for Ladislaus. Wow, our guy was young too, and he wasn't even leading an army currently. It's kind of annoying, but it's okay. We actually get the +10 for that. So when your emperor dies, it's not actually like a bad thing. It's kind of a weird backwards way of doing it, but it's the long story short is it's not really a bad thing for us. Here you go. And now you just improve relations with the electors, make sure you're good to go. And these guys are going to get PU'd very quickly. And there you go. Bologna is getting sieged down, but it looks like they're going to have to be full occupied here. Now, I don't want them to win Berlin, so I am going to beat up on them so they'll flee. Huh? How did I lose that? I actually don't know what just happened there. It's fine. They need at least 9 to occupy that fort, but that was weird. That was really weird, actually. I don't know how I lost that fort, that siege there. Let's have these guys come on over here. Have you attached to me and... Oh. I think I just went in and got my eyes killed. That's fine. All right. So who is the Pope man? Not us. We didn't invest any, so we'll invest a little bit now. And now we have these guys full occupied, and all their forts are transferred over, I believe. Oh, right, Zagreb. I forgot about Croatia. Croatia is indeed... Oh, no. These guys are not going to be able to catch a break, it seems. So we can probably peace out now. And again, take as much money as you can. Now, Royal Hungary gives us some permanent claims on some stuff down there and some national manpower. Sounds good. The Hungarian question will be to integrate them. That's fine. We'll worry about that eventually. So in the first episode, yeah, it looks like we're doing pretty good, huh? It's 6 years into the game. We can now attack these guys and PU them as well if I wanted to. We have way too many relationship slots, so we're probably going to have to go with like a diplomatic first. But, you know, we'll see how it goes. Unlawful territory, huh? I don't care. It's fine. All right, lads, I'm going to wrap it up here. If you guys are enjoying so far, and if you learned something, make sure you leave a like on the video. As I said in the beginning, I've revamped my Patreon, so if you're interested in some of those cool benefits, monthly hangouts, live streams specifically for patrons, multiplayer stuff, that sort of thing, and early access to all my tuber vids, you can check it out. Links in the description for that. If you want to join my Discord, my subreddit, my Twitter, they're all linked in the description as well. And if you enjoyed this video, just leave a like. I appreciate that. Either way, We'll see you guys tomorrow. That's all I got for you for today. This is Chewyshoot. I'll catch you guys later.